please do me a massive favor, and I haven't been asking this recently, but please slap a like on this, as the like goal is going to be 420. Then also make sure you're subscribed and then turn your notifications on, so that way you'll get an alert every single time I drop a video throughout the way for House of the Dragon Season 2, or any Song of Ice and Fire content, or any Lord of the Rings or Dune content, or as it's known on this channel, Delehanty. Also, consider checking out my Patreon. If you wonder where my uploads have been, well, I upload to Patreon pretty frequently, and you can join for just a few dollars and unlock a vast host of content, a library of content that mostly has never seen the light of YouTube. That's linked down below in the description. But if you can't do that, thank you for watching this. Alright, so let's talk about the leaks. Alright, so now, Season 2 is going to be baddie heavy. Is what I was going to say. Meaning, there's going to be lots of new bad guys, potentially, but mostly battles. There's going to be several battles. So leaks, as far as the leaks go, the portion of the video, one person, and a lot of this information, most of it, has been sent to me through the DMs over on Twitter. Please go follow me at Sir_Hunt. You can also follow me on Instagram at Sir_Hunts_reviews. And over there, on Instagram, I mostly just post like funny things, posts about House of the Dragon, mostly karaoke. I usually constantly have a story going. But on Twitter, I just tweet funny things. But that's where most people send me this leaked information. So this first person mentions that Season 2 will have too many battles, meaning that, like, if they were to stick to canon, almost every single episode will have a different battle, and for the most part, it would kind of seem really repetitive and redundant. So what they've done is combine a few different battles, so that every other episode, there's a battle scene, right? I do have some leaks about potentially a battle that will take place in an entire episode. But so they've just combined a few of the smaller battles to make, in my opinion, that makes the most sense. But this person says that that's just so that it doesn't seem so redundant. And then another person said that one episode, this is what I was just talking about, in Season 2 will be about 35 minutes runtime of a battle sequence, like non-stop breakneck pacing. Obviously they'll check in on other parts of the storyline, but for the most part it's going to be 35 minutes of a battle scene, and in this, most of the POV will focus on a few different random, like, small folk characters. So one person in particular is supposed to be following his lord into a battle, and he's like a little boy who was just a farmer. His father was killed, and he'll be like the main focus of the episode. And the person mentions that the reason why they're doing that is to just show the impact on the other side of the battle. And then another person mentions, and this is probably the most believable, most legitimate information that I've received so far on Season 2. This person says that new camera rigs and mounts, like new different types of mounts for the cameras, are being built for something called aerial and dragon eye views. Oh, that's really exciting. The reason why I say it's the most legitimate is because if you'll notice, remember those things that they're riding on with the dragon saddles? Those are like a new form of a rig that was built using there's this movie called Maleficent where Angelina Jolie's flying on a broom, and she has a type of riding rig or riding harness that was created to make aerial maneuvers and aerial shots. And someone sent me information through the DMs when House of the Dragon Season 1 was being filmed and told me that they built new mounts using that same style from Maleficent for the dragon mounts. So this person's saying that new cameras, new aerial style mounting rigs are going to be built to give us dragon eye views of battle sequences. So that's pretty amazing. And just continuing on here, got a few more of these leaks. One person mentions that the Battle of the Gullet had to be rewritten so that the focus will be on the dragon seeds and Jacaerys. Main reason being is because Aegon the Younger and Viserys, who kind of star in the battle a little bit, they're on the Gay Abandon. Aegon the Younger, or Aegon the Third, the little boy that we saw in episode 8, he flees on his dragon and sort of abandons his brother Viserys. Obviously not Viserys, Rhaenyra's father, but Viserys, Rhaenyra's son, who she named after her father that she has with Daemon, right? He ends up getting abandoned, and he becomes sort of like a prisoner, but ultimately grows up and then comes back after the during the sort of the tumultuous time period. It'll be interesting to see if we get to see that time period on the show, but ultimately Aegon III thinks he's dead, and he sort of never forgives himself for abandoning his brother. So apparently the battle is being reshot and refocused to mainly star Jacaerys, because he dies in this battle, and then also the Dragon Seeds. The Dragon Seeds are kind of going to be picking up his storyline where it leaves off, not in the sense that they'll be Rhaenyra's son, no, but they'll be the focus of a dragon rider, right, fighting for the Blacks, that will have maybe an equal amount of screen time to Jacaerys in Season 2. In Season 2, Jacaerys is probably going to get some of the most screen time. Ultimately, his death is what propels Rhaenyra forward to go and take King's Landing in canon, right? So once he dies, Rhaenyra is hellbent on taking King's Landing, and she literally takes it shortly thereafter, right? So apparently, getting back to leaks, this person mentions that the Battle of the Gullet set apparently wasn't ready in time. It's like it's so massive it has to be built properly, right? And that's kind of causing a little bit of a delay with some scenes being filmed. Like they had some scenes that were supposed to be filmed in March, but they got delayed because the Battle of the Gullet set is so massive. It's probably going to have to be built outdoors like they did at Leavesden last year for the episode where, Rhaenyra and Cole are on the ship. So that'll be pretty interesting. And then the last thing they say about the Battle of the Gullet is that they said that part of the battle will have to be filmed in open water, so we will have some decent leaked shots. And in my opinion, that's confirmed as well, because literally we saw shots of Laenor leaving with Carl Corey, right? When they had to film that in open water, so we saw a bald Laenor, and the images of him were leaked. And then the last thing I want to talk about as far as leaks for this video is that they said in the first week of March, prepare for the official start of Season 2, and that's in quotations there. It said there's going to be an announcement that we'll get an announcement that the official start of Season 2 has begun, like it's in production, and that we will get a few different confirmed castings of new actors that will be joining the show. They may even potentially announce that the show has been confirmed for 3 seasons. Now, I want to thank you all so much for watching. I don't want to take up too much of your time. Please do me that massive favor and slap a like on this video. Really helps out my channel. The algorithm isn't necessarily friendly to people who want to try to jump content, so to speak. Like I've been putting out Dune and Lord of the Rings videos, and that sort of pings me in the algorithm and makes it so that some of the other videos won't do as well, because YouTube will see, hey, this guy's last 3 or 4 videos only got 500 views. We need to knock him down a few pegs or two. I know that sounds crazy, but that's literally how YouTube's algorithm works. I actually considered making those videos with less views private, just to see if that helps my channel get back in the algorithm. But all that aside, if you want to help me not have to worry about that as much, please consider checking out my Patreon. You can join for just a few bucks, and I'm not just asking for your money. I mean, I am. Thank you if you do decide to join. Thank you for your hard-earned money, but also I offer a shit ton of content over there. Please consider checking it out. It's linked down below in the description. If you can't, thank you for watching this, and please slap a like on it. Make sure you subscribe and turn your notifications on. Along that, sa 3 sputare Ixos Daor.